anyway, so thank you so much for being here. I am Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com. And today I have a special Facebook Live because I will be sneaking, or I want to be using some of the sneak peek products that we got access as a demonstrator. Now, these products are not yet released to customers. They're going to be released on May 4th, but if you join our team, if you buy that starter kit, then you get access and you can and order these products right away. So they can be part of your starter kit. And so if you're interested in that, just let me know, right? And I promise you, you're gonna love all the new products. But not only that, I also wanted to share with you one of my sets, one of my favorite sets that it's about just sentiments, because I feel like this one goes really well. And it is the Strong and Beautiful stamp set, which I cannot believe is leaving. I think this is a great set. All the sentiments are just amazing. And I definitely love that it could go. It is really, it was targeting women. However, some of those sentiments are actually really great for men, especially for like your sons. I thought, at least for me, it was like for my son. So anyway, so sad to see it go, but I'm going to be featuring that one today. And then I'm also going to be using the hand painted petals, which if you've not seen it, this is one of my favorites. I just love the images. I love that you can use so many of the techniques. You can color with alcohol markers or the stamping blends. And I think I'm going to be doing that today. You can also stamp the images using this other stamp set. So that's also really great. And you can also use watercolor pencils. So lots of options for this one. I love the sentiments, but I definitely want to show you this one because this one is leaving. So by May 4th, or actually by May 3rd, this one is gone forever. And so if you like this one, make sure you order it right away. So anyway, with that being said, I'm also going to be featuring some of the in colors. And and before I move and I transition, I want to make sure you know that tomorrow I'm going to be releasing my brand new card class. And let me just bring it here for a second. Well, I don't even know what I did with it. So, but it's featuring the ice cream corner. And I thought I had it here. Give me 1 second. Nope. Oh, here it is. I'm like, it's like, I know it was here. So let me just show you here. This one is featuring the ice cream corner. And so here are the cards that are included in that card class. All of them are really nice. And you get both of the crinkled seam binding ribbon, as well as a pack of this one is my favorite because this is actually a foam fold. And I just love how it is. This is the first one I do this way. I definitely love it. And then it also includes the gold enamel, the gold glitter enamel dots, as well as half of a pack of the designer series paper. Now you're going to be needing, as you're seeing, you're going to be needing the bundle, the sweet ice cream bundle. And so I'll have also an option for you to add it on. And this one is going to be $47 plus shipping if you want the kit, and you'll get everything to make those things, the ribbon, the enamel, the DSP, half of a pack of DSP, and it will be mailed to you with everything cut out, as well as the video tutorials. And of course, I'll have the access of the PDF tutorial if you want to get that on my shop. So check out tomorrow. I'm going to be sending an email about it, but you can either email me at ali@creatingwithali.com so that I can send you the link, or you can be on my mailing list, which I put in the description of this video, for you to get that information, because I'll be sending multiple emails just to make sure you know about that class. So anyway, with that being said, let's just start transitioning and let's go from there. Hold on, let me do the transition. Oh, hold on. I almost oh my gosh, something's going on here today. Hold on. Sometimes it's not this. Hold on. Here I am fighting it. Let me just make sure you don't get DC. I always try to, there we go, to hide the, or the, to cover the camera so that you don't get, and then where is the, here we go. Yeah, I always put the camera, sorry, I always cover the camera so that you don't get too DC. And then today it was like flipping. But anyway, so this is our brand new catalog, like I said. And let me just move this one for a second here. Okay, much better. And so it's just gorgeous. So again, this one is going to come in May 4. Also, if you remember last week, I showed you the brand new ink colors. And so you're going to see, you're seeing here the ink pads, the markers, also the alcohol markers. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. Someone asked me the difference. Someone asked me today the difference between the markers and this ones. The main thing with this, the right markers, these are regular markers. They look something like this, where you have a brush tip and then one that looks like a pen. And so the main thing is that I always use them for whenever I want to be doing like 2 colors in the one stamp set. So I am actually coloring the stamp in different areas using the markers. So that's where I would use something like this. Now the alcohol markers are really more for coloring. And the great thing is that you don't really see the strokes as you're coloring because it's alcohol, and they also blend. So today I'm going to be showing you the blends or the alcohol markers. So you can see, but I thought it would be good to explain that because like I said, someone asked me today and I felt like I've never really explained that difference, I guess. And then we have the cardstock. Definitely love that we have, again, the purple, of course. You know, I love purple. So I'm super excited to have that. I was extremely sad to see the purple posy go, but now we have the fresh freesia here and I just love it. And this one is also really nice. Is the Polish pink. I love this pink. I'm not really a pink person. However, this is the kind of pink that I really like brighter pinks. This one is Pale Papaya. Very excited. This is going to be one of the colors I'm going to be featuring today. And then we have Soft Sweet Clean and Evergreen, which are our 2 greens, new 2 greens. And I just love them because they go really well with the other colors that we have. And it's kind of like a different type of greens. So definitely super excited. And of course, you can see all the ribbons down. I talked last week about the Ink Color Club. And so if you want to get more information about that Ink Color Club, I am taking registrations right now. It's not registration right now. It's just more of a reserving your spot. And I put a link on the description of this video as far as that Ink Color Club, which typically, or what it is that every month you get all the items in the one color. And then after 5 months, you get the full collection. That way you can be building up your collection of the new colors without breaking the piggy bank. So anyway, if you're interested about that, make sure you watch, make sure you check the link where it says Ink Color Club info. All right, so let's get it started. After all that, here it is. Like I said, I wanted to share with you this one. Now, this one is part of a suite, and it has this beautiful paper, and oh my goodness, I just love all the paper. You can see I've been playing with it. Some are just now little scraps, but I love that there's tons and tons of flowers. I just love all the color combinations that we've got on this paper. And so definitely it's one of those that is going to be my favorite. Look at that one. It's just a little scrap here. And I'm missing one more. Oh, here you go. So anyway, so definitely really, really nice. Oh no, I already showed you that. It's this one. Here's the other one. I'm like, I'm missing one. Here's the other one. And so one side is more like a solid color. It has some texture or some patterns, but it's more like a one color. And in this one, and on the other side, you have all the flowers. I've been using it for my color combinations. You know, I love to do that. And oh my God, all the cards that I've been making, they all turn out really nice. And I love that it uses color combinations that I might not have picked myself. So definitely a good paper to have. All right, so this is the one we're gonna be using. And so let's bring our first card. Now, because our set is photopolymer, I'm also going to be using my Pierce Mac on the back. And also because hold on. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm going to start with this one. Yeah, I'm going to start with this one. And I'll show you here in a second what we're going to be making. Now, for the first one, I want to show you how to use the, hold on. Yeah, I wanted to show you how to kind of color them with the inks, with the stamps that it comes in the stamp set. And then on the next card, I'm going to be using the blend. So let's just get it started. So I'm going to use first, for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and use, this one is Early Express. So I could have used, now that I think about this, I could have used the Memento. But anyway, I already did this, so it's fine. Hi, Yuan. Oh my gosh, yes, John, you're gonna love that paper. It's really nice. Let me clean it just because I know I'm gonna be using it with the Memento in a few minutes, and I'll forget to do this. I'll forget to clean it before going. You know, you get into making cards and then you forget. All right, so once I have that, it comes with all of these, and I want to use the papaya for the big flowers, and then Flirty Flamingo for the smaller. And then for the leaves, let me just tell you, I've not yet decided. This one is mint macaron, this is soft suede, and this is the soft succulent. I think, because again, I'm basing it on the colors that I see on my paper, I might go with like the mint. I feel like it kind of goes better than the soft suede, soft seafoam, not soft suede, soft seafoam. And this one is kind of too dark. And so I think that if you look at this paper, this pattern, like some of the leaves look like the garden green, right? But in some other areas where it's more like a watercolor, it looks more like the mint macaron. So I'm gonna go with the mint just to have a softer look on this one. And I'll show you here. So I have here Flirty Flamingo and the papaya. Now, one of the things that I did notice is that this one does not, it does not make the full, it will not color the full flower, and you'll see what I mean in a second. But it honestly looks very artistic. So don't get too hung up on that, and I'll see you can see it. Yeah. And I love that it is photopolymer, because you can see exactly where I am stamping, but see what I mean? It doesn't cover the whole thing. But also, if you look at the paper, it kind of has the same thing. It's not really color everything. So it kind of does the same thing with the stamp set. So I really like that. Although I'll be honest, at the very beginning, it's like, this is not fitting. But once I stamp everything, it looked really nice. So all I'm saying is that don't think you're doing something wrong. That's how it's supposed to go. See this one? Like I said, it was kind of like bugging me that I have areas that are white. But again, at the end of the whole thing, you're going to see that it looks really nice. And then this little one. And again. Now, every single time it's going to be slightly different because you might go towards one end or the other. Believe me, you're going to love them. Oh, well, okay, I'll do these ones in the, what is this other color? Flirty Flamingo. I was supposed to do that one, Flirty Flamingo, but because I'm chatting, I totally forgot. I think it's gonna look okay. Don't worry. And then we have this little one. Let's just start these. And again, all right. I actually think I like this one better. And yeah, I think it looks, and see how I think I moved a little bit different, but it's okay. It is so good. Like I said, this one is gonna look okay. Now I do wanted to add something for the center of these, specifically on these two flowers, just because it's wide open. And so I have here the dark of the So Saffron of the alcohol blends. And this one is just to color a little bit there. You still have another color there, but that's all I'm gonna do on those. No, nothing else. I don't think well, maybe we can do a little bit on the other, on this one. So let's just add a little bit. Oh, I put them. I'm gonna go ahead, just a little bit here. All right, and then for the leaves, like I said, I'm gonna be using the macaron. I had all the okay. So now you get two leaves, okay? So we're gonna be using the leaves on this one, and same thing as with the other ones. You can see that they're not gonna cover the whole thing, okay? And then you have a small one that does the same thing. So there we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use the small one. And there we go. And so you can see how easy this was, right? I mean, really. And like I said, every single one is gonna look different. Now, I'm gonna bring the die cutter. Where is the thing? Here. And then I'm gonna be using the outline to cut this one. Now, this one has this piece, and I was curious to see how it looks. So I did actually cut it out for you, just so that you can see how it looks. Because I was very interested to see how this piece looks. So let me just show you here. Let me put a piece of paper so that you can see it better. But look how beautiful this looks. Although I haven't figured out just yet how I'm gonna be using, but I really like it. And then I also did it with the gold, and oh my gosh, I feel like, I don't know, I can do so many things with this one, but I'm still trying to figure out yet exactly how. And I'll be honest, I should have added the adhesive sheet, which I forgot both times. So if I do this, I have to be adding either glue dots or the glue pen, the fine tip glue pen. But that's what this one does. And there's also some leaves, some other flowers. So I'm guessing you're gonna be able to kind of combine them. Again, I haven't just finished playing with it because I just got this set, but I was definitely interested to see how this whole thing looked, because this really caught my eye immediately. All right, so let's cut this piece so that we can go into our card making. All right, so now for this one, I'm gonna put this one here. 1 second. All right, looks okay. All right, there we go. And we have this piece. Let me move this one from here. All right, so now from this one of the things that I like about these dies is that it also cut out some of the areas from inside. So I don't know, I thought that it helped a lot. I don't know. I like that. Now, if you want to add a little bit more things, you can even add a little bit of shadowing with your blend, but I'm gonna leave it that way. I think I like it. It's gonna go well. So anyway, let me move this out. I don't want to lose anything here. All right, so as far as the card, oh, I need to stamp this one. And like I said, I wanted to use my card with that sentiments that I mentioned from the Strong and Beautiful Women, which is this one. And what I like about this one, but the ones that I want to be using is this one that says you are amazing, and that's a fact. And then this one for the inside that says you are like a diamond, resilient, strong, and beautiful. I think that this is just the perfect thing for your friends. Like I said, this set is retiring at the end of April, or actually May 3rd. And here, like I said, there's some sentiments that I thought were great for like your sons, if you have sons. So it's not just for female, it can also be used for male. Like this one, I love this one. You have what it takes to be unstoppable, and I couldn't be more proud. I just love that one so much. There's also thank you for always being there for me. I thought that would be great for like your mom, your dad as well. So anyway, like I said, there's definitely lots of sentiments that are really nice, and I'm really so sad to see it go. Now let me move this. Ooh, here we go. And so let me bring the early espresso. All right, and I'm going to be adding. Now, in this case, I should be thinking about this. I think I want it somewhere here. Okay, and so I want to put it like right here. Now, this piece of basic white is 3 by 4 1/4, and it's for the inside. I love doing the smaller areas for the inside because sometimes I feel like a little bit intimidated if it is like too big of a space to write, right? So anyway, and then we're gonna be adding this one. Now, if you're wondering where this label came from, this one is from, oh, it cannot shift it. That's okay, it will be okay. This one is from the Ornate labels, no, Ornate frames, guys. So it is this one. And definitely love this one as well. And so I'm gonna let it go and dry while we put together our card. And now these are the sentiments that I'm gonna be using throughout the whole thing. So I'm not changing too many stamps because today I have like 3 different images and all these other ones. So I didn't want to have my whole thing here. But anyway, the cardstock, this one is one of our brand new colors, and it is the Self Succulent. Really nice. And I'm trying to now look for the bone folder. Here it is. I'm like, I know it's here. And it is 8.5 by 5.5. Then I have a piece of pale papaya. And this one is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So this one is going to go here. Then I have a piece of basic white, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5. Yep, by 5. And I've already pre-embossed this one with the Tasteful Textile, which is one of my favorites. Here we go. And look how beautiful it looks. So anytime you're gonna have a piece of cardstock, I would recommend that you add some texture, and it will change the whole thing. Now, I'm also showing the ovals. This one is from the layering ovals in the pale papaya, and this one is the largest of the stitch shape frameless, which sadly both of these dies are retiring. And so again, these are gonna be gone by May 3rd. But oh my goodness, these coordinates really well with this one. And the stitch strips labels are really my favorites. I cannot believe they're leaving, because it has the circles, the ovals, and then it also has the squares. Let me show you here. So this comes with all types of labels, and I think that that's like a staple. So I cannot believe this one is going. But anyway, you still have time to get it, because with those labels, you can do tons of different cards. And you know that I love the sketches, and so definitely that has been one of the things that I love about it. And so, and then I have pieces of the hand pen designer series paper, and these ones are 3/4 inch by 3 1/4, and I have 3 pieces that are exactly the same. So for this one, just to give you the idea of how this one will look, I always like to layer my my pieces, because if I don't like it, then I can change it, right? Once I glue down anything, then I cannot really change anything. But the way I was thinking about that, it's going this way, and see how beautiful it coordinates with this paper, right? And then I want to have, and I don't know, maybe I should have it like so. No, I do like it this way. Oh, what if I move this? See what I'm saying? If I move this here, because that way I can put the label here. And I think I like that one better. I'm not covering that much of the, and then have a bow. Now the bow, of course, we're gonna be using our brand new pale papaya if I can find it. I mean, it's here. Well, it always happens. I don't know. Oh, here, I'm like I promise you, I was prepared here. So I want to be doing one of those bows. And sorry, I got a goal here. And then, which is weird, I usually don't have. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, and then I'm going to be having my bow somewhere here and then have that. I think I like it, right? I think it goes well. So anyway, oh, and then see, I am almost done with this one, but this is also the Genial Gems, and of course they coordinate, they come with the suite, and you can see how much I've been loving them because I'm almost done with all of them. So anyway, all right, so I do like how it looks, and I think I'd like, let me continue playing with this. Oh, I think I like this one better. That way I have all the leaves. I might go this way. All right, I'm gonna think about this one. I'm still trying to play with that one, but I think everything else, it's good. So let's go ahead and glue down some of the pieces. Like I said, I do like putting the layers together so that if you don't like something, you can still change it. I mean, nothing is permanent at this point, right? Now, once you glue your paper, then it's a little bit harder. It's just a little border. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and put it like so. Thank you so much, Eva, for sharing it. I really appreciate it. It meant a lot. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here. Actually, I'm gonna put it this way. And then I like this one. Yeah. All right. Okay. And I'm just going to position them so I know about where I need to be gluing them. And I'm going to start with the middle one this time. I think that might be easier. Okay. Oh, that one better. All right, and then this one. All right, so there we go. And then this one, so I'm just going to go ahead and add this one here. And then I'm not sure if I want to be adding them with the dimensionals or flat. I do know, you know what, I'm going to leave it flat because this one I do want with dimensional. So let's just put it flat. And again, super sad to see them go because see how beautiful they match with the escalope oval and then the stitch shape oval, right? Really nice. All right, and then for this one, this is the one where I need to figure out how I want it. So one option is having more of the greens here, which I do like a lot. And then have this one come this way with the bow here. I think I'm gonna leave it that way because I kind of see a lot more. Yes. Yes, I think I'm gonna go that way. And then have these bow like so. And have that one here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that way. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting dimensionals on this thing. Let me move some of this because holy cow. All right. Yes, I tend to add a lot of the dimensionals. I don't know what it is lately with me. I don't remember being that way, I'll be honest, and I don't know. Lately, I just feel like everything has to have some sort of dimensional. There we go. All right, so let's just go ahead and add that one. This is kind of like a new layout for me, which I loved. I love using the sketches, you know that. So I love when I find like a newer sketch. What do you think, huh? All right, and then this one, of course, we're gonna be adding some dimension. I'm just gonna be putting one on this. Only because I know there's going to be a ribbon, so I just want to make sure that I can play with the ribbon a little bit. I might put another one here. Actually, I can. Let's just see. I need to figure out first the ribbon. All right, so do I like this ribbon? Yes, okay. And like, oh, maybe I put this one like, oh yeah, okay. All right, so this one, I'm going to be adding it here. Actually, more towards this section. Because I want this one to be here. Yes. At some point, I thought I wanted to put something like this. Oh, I actually like this one that way. See, I just need to play with this a little bit. I want this one to be here. Okay. It's like I wanted, okay. I'm gonna leave it that way. So let me add a glue dot here. And again. There we go. So it's kind of there. There we go. I have it here. I'm in it, a little mini one. And then I just need to cut a little bit of this ribbon. Actually, what if I go this other way? There we go. Okay. And then I have that one right there. And I think it does need a little bit of these. Maybe let's use some of these. And what are you thinking? Are you liking it? Oh, I can put one. Oh, maybe I go with the greens, you know? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Now, I don't know why I almost ran out of all the little ones of the greens. So I'm just gonna keep right now the larger ones. There we go. I don't know, but I like it here that much. Let me add it somewhere else. Where would I add it? Oh, I think, well, no. I don't know. I don't know that I like it that much there. Yeah. Oh, I like it better here. Yes, much better. I like here than there. Anyway, so here you have it. You almost didn't see that one, but it's okay. Looks nice. What do you think? Do you like it? All right, so let's go with card number 2. Now, this one was the one that used a lot of stamps. The next one is more coloring. So I'll show you now how to color. Oh, I forgot something here. You need to keep me on track. Let's add this section. And this one was just an inch. It was just a scrap, really. An inch of by 3.5 probably, because this is, oh no, by 3 1/4, because this is 3 by 4 1/4. So this strip is 1 inch, and this is going to go inside of our card. See, really nice, right? All right, so now we're going to be adding this one. I feel like it's a little bit tricky, but it's okay. It will be okay. See, I love that. Like I said, more and more, I love having a smaller section, because then you don't have to be writing like a lot when you're mailing this. But of course, you can leave it all blank, right? And then have a larger area, or you can make this one larger if you know you're going to be needing a lot more space. But honestly, I feel like it looks really nice. So anyway, so here we go. This is card number 1. And let's go with card number 2. And so same thing as with the other one, we're going to be making the sentiment here. And then let's just start stamping first. Now, I don't want to be, lately it feels like all my lives have been taking so long. And so I'll show here how to color 1. All right, so for this one, I'm going to be using the memento and the other stamp image. Now I'm going to be using memento because I'm going to be coloring with the Stampin' Blends, and you do not want to be using a Stason. A Stason is alcohol based, so if you use alcohol markers, you're going to be blending the black from your image. So definitely you don't want to be doing that. All right, so I'm going to be putting it here. All right. Oh my gosh. And then I have, okay, I'm going to move this one out. All right, and so for this one I do have a lot of markers here out. So I'm going to be using, let me see which ones I'm going to be using. The papaya with the flirty flamingo, and the So Saffron, the dark. And then I have here for this one, the soft seafoam and the soft succulent. Okay, these are the colors that I'm going to be using. Let me move all the trash here out of the way. All right, so the first thing I'm going to be showing you is just the, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this flower and then maybe one leaf, and then I'll have another one just so that it doesn't take too long. But as usual, I'm going to go with the, is that the light? Yeah, the light felt papaya. And like I said, the alcohol markers do not show any of your strokes, so I love that. But I'm going to be adding a layer of the lighter color because this will help me blend better, but it's not too much, right? Like if I put it here, you're going to see that I don't see as much as you're going to see it at the end. Then I'm going to go back with the darker of the papaya, and then I'm going to be adding some, actually I'm going to do it with the bullet point, and this one has a bullet point and a brush point. So it's just your preference. I feel like for when I am just doing some outlines for darker areas, I like using the bullet point. I feel like that's better for me. But if you want to do it with the other one, it's totally okay. It's just preference. And then once I have it that way, I'm going to go back with the lighter color and then just do the blending. Now, one tip I always share is to always do your blending kind of like in the mid area and not so much in the edge. And this is for you to not have your ink bleed outside of the lines. So if you ever color with the markers, with the alcohol markers, and you're seeing some sort of bleeding where the ink is going outside of the lines, it's because you oversaturated your paper, and so the ink has to go somewhere. So if you try to saturate more of the middle section, even if it bleeds, it still bleeds within the image, okay? But see how beautiful it starts to blend, right? And then for this one, then I added the Fleeted Flamingo. And I first went and added, and again, I'm just following the colors. Like I saw on this paper, there were some things that were kind of mixing. And so that's where I thought, okay, what if I add some of the Fleeted Flamingo? And I first started with the lighter version. I'm going to be adding some more with the darker, but I want to add a little bit of the lighter first. And it kind of changed the color really beautifully. Now, I would have never thought about putting the Fleeted Flamingo with the pale papaya. But again, just by looking at that paper, the designer series paper, that's where I caught the idea. And I thought that was really nice. All right, so once I have it this way, I'm going to go back with the lighter of the Fleeted Flamingo, because now I can go. And again, I'm just going mainly in the middle section. I'm trying not to go too much on the border, or on the edge, I should say, probably. That might be better. All right, so see how different this looks. Okay, so see that? And like I said, because you're using alcohol markers, it blends really nice, and it doesn't, you don't see the strokes of when you're mixing it. All right, so next, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you this section. Just so you see how I did the one leaf. I have one completed because this takes a little bit longer. And so anyway, I use the light of the seafoam. Then I'm going to go with the darker of the seafoam. And you can see I'm only following that line. And then in this case, I went with the soft succulent, which, like I said, I'm excited because it's a different kind of green. And just add some highlights there. And then this is the light. Yeah. And then you can kind of blend a little bit. And so you see how it starts to look. So that's what I did with the leaves. All right, now let me just show you the finished product because I don't want to take forever, but see how beautiful it is, right? And it popped up so much more. Now for the center of the flower, I used again the soft saffron, the darker one, but you can see how beautiful it looks. All right, so now let's go ahead and put together our card. We do need to add the sentiment, so let's just bring again the sentiment. There we go. All right, so now for this one, oh, thank you, Maithy. So now this one is also a brand new die set. So let me just show you here. Let me introduce you to the Color and Contour bundle. This is an amazing set. I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw that one, didn't caught my eye. However, I've been playing with this set a lot lately and I'm just in love with it. So definitely, yeah, amazing. So I'll be showing more samples later on or in a different video. But you can see here, this is, I think, even better from the, I mean, the stamp set is great, but oh my goodness, the die set is wow. We have an escalope edge and then you get escalope rectangles, and each of them have a different type of a border. So this is how it came. It's a little bit the escalope is a little bit larger than the stitched framelits, and I love it. I think it looks really nice. So anyway, so for this one we have again the self succulent in 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to be folding it in half. Then I have a piece of the designer series paper, and again, this is the hand pen designer series paper. And this one I have no clue because, yeah, this one is 3 by 4.5, and so this one is going to go like so. I like this side, so I'm going to put it like so, and then I'm going to be putting this one right here, and then I'm going to be adding this one to the card. I mean, oh my gosh, does that not look amazing? Kind of like the sentiment, you are amazing, and this is a fact. And we're going to be putting this one right there and a bow. Okay, what do you think? Super simple, super easy, because really the star of this card is actually this flower. So anyway, let's go ahead and start doing that. Oh, and for this one, let's just do that because sometimes my early espresso sometimes takes a little bit drying. So let's just make sure we add that for the inside of the card. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. So let's go ahead and glue everything. So we're going to be adding this one. I'm kind of lining it so I have about the same border from this side. Not here, because this is where I'm going to be putting that other rectangle, but just to give you an idea. And in all honesty, or in full disclosure, this one is just a scrap that I got. And I do that a lot of times. I just see what is the scrap that I have and then make it work for me. So we're gonna go ahead and add this one. right here. Hi, Kathy. All right, and then let's just add this one already here because that way we can. And again, this is just 1 inch by, should be like 3 1/4. Yeah, 3 1/4. So we're gonna go ahead and put it at the bottom. And we're gonna be cutting. There we go. Well, this one is still drying. Now for this one, we're gonna go ahead and add dimensionals as well. Dimensionals. Yeah, this paper is amazing. And see what I mean, as I was explaining when I was coloring, once you color everything, you oversaturate and see how you can kind of see everything, right, on this side. So that's one thing. So remember always when you're coloring, the first layer should be a light layer so that you don't, so your color doesn't bleed as you are blending. And so for me, this is a great way to see, especially for the first layer, whether I put so much ink or not, or so much color as I was coloring. Okay, I have this one for. Yeah, so, okay, there we go. And I feel like I need something here. So. There we go. I think that should be fine. All right. And like I said, these products are going to be available in May 4. But if you cannot wait, I mean, you can get them as part of the starter kit. So, and what it is that you pick $125 worth of products, but you only pay $99 and there's no shipping. So definitely it's a great way to start your collection. And then also after you get the starter kit, you enjoy at least 20% discount of all your orders. So definitely a great way to build. There we go. See, I'm going to be adding it like right here. And I'm leaving this one here because I want to be adding my bow and I don't know exactly, kind of like the same thing. Now, if I don't need it, then I'll add a dimensional and glue it there. So anyway, where is the ribbon again? Oh my gosh, what did I do with the ribbon? Here, I'm like, what did I do with it? So anyway, but so if you have any questions about that starter kit, let me know. You can email me at Ali with Creating with Ali, and I'll send you also more information. Like if you want to be adding any of these products, you can do so. See? Oh yes, definitely. All right, so I'm going to be doing this one. Scissors too. Like I feel like I'm always losing everything here. All right. Now for this one, I want to do something else. So we also have now these, what is this? Simply Elegant trim. And so for this one, I just want to do like an additional bow, right? I felt like it needed something else when I was playing with this layout. Oh my gosh. And I want to glue it like right there. See, yes, I definitely like that. Let me glue it first and then I cut it because I don't know exactly how much I want. And same thing is like, where is the glue though? Telling you, every single time I lose something here. Here. You do want to kind of roll that little glue dot before you put it in because this one is going to be like right there on your card, and so you don't want to cut anything with the adhesive. There we go. Love how this one looks. And where's the glue dot again? Oh, here. I'm like, where is the glue dot again? And I just need to move this one. There we go. See, it kind of looks really nice. I might need to cut a little bit more of this one. And then a little bit more of that one. And then I'll have to cut a little bit more on this one. And then a little bit more of that one. All right, so what do you think, huh? Oh, yes, of course, we need the gems as well. What about that? Now, you could also add Wink of Estella. I'm not going to do it right now just because it just seems like lately my lives are taking forever. So, but I think that will be great to be adding. Oh, yes, I love that one. There we go. See, much better. All right, so here we have it. Really, really nice. Definitely love it. And I'm gonna just add another dimension out like right here, just because I don't like when let me just take this thing out. There we go. Yeah. I don't like when they kind of get cut up somewhere. That's why I've been adding more dimensionals, I guess. So anyway, but here you go. Here's card number 2. Really nice, right? Do you like it? The DSP looks like it was a stamp. I know that DSP is just amazing. And honestly, that's how I come up with that color combination. So anyway, so let's go with, oh, and again, I want to do it right now, but here, this one will go like right here. I'm going to leave it here so that we can go to the next one because otherwise we're never going to end. All right, so card number 3. So for this card, I'm going to be doing, can I fit the other one here? Let me see. Yes, actually I can do this. Yes, okay. Yes, okay, because I will use these images. I don't want to be, I'll just finish coloring, but I want to show you on this one's what I did. Again, I'm using the Memento ink. There we go. There we go. Because I'm going to be coloring with the stamping blends. And then I'll cut them out later on. All right, so same color combinations as with the other one. I'm going to be doing the one first with the, in this case, I want the largest with the flirty flamingo, so opposite as what we did on the other one. And so the same thing as with the other one, I'm just gonna be doing one. Of each of the colors, just so that you see how you can do this. Okay. Again, you're just going to go with a lighter hand. Don't do, this is the dark of the So Saffron just for the center. But anyway, don't, and you can see here, it's lighter. You almost don't see it. And then we're gonna go with the darker of the Flitter Flamingo. All right, then once I have that, then we can go ahead and blend that. And again, I tried to blend from the middle section, from the middle out. And at this point, then I make sure that I cover all the areas. All right, so that's the one. If I want it even darker, I can go ahead and add again a little bit. And then the same thing, go ahead and blend again. And there you have it. Now, for the pale papaya, like I said, I'm going to be using pale papaya for those, for the little ones. Oh, and this one was, okay, never mind. This one's supposed to be a Flitter Flamingo, and then again, I did this one on a different color. That's okay. It will be okay. This is just to show you how to color it. I'm going to be using, again, the So Saffron for the center. And then I'm going to be blending everything again from the middle section out. All right, so, and you see how it goes just in one tone. You can see the difference here because I have them there when you mix them. So you could do that as well if you want. And then similarly as what we did with the leaves, I'm going to go first with the light of the soft seafoam. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover those sections. And then with the darker of that same color, and then the light of the soft succulent. And I love how these kind of make it pop up even more. Let me just now blend kind of everything here. And there you have it. So you're going to be doing flowers in Flitter Flamingo, flowers in pale papaya, and then the leaves on the soft seafoam with the soft succulent. And you're going to end up with something like this. See that? Really nice. And then of course you die cut it with your with the die set. All right, so now for this one thing though is I forgot, and let me just do this real quick. Is embossing. I did want to add some embossing to this one and totally forgot about that. So I'm going to be using platform 1 and 4, mainly because this is a 3D folder. And again, this is the Tasteful Textile. And anytime you have like your background in just plain cardstock, I feel like if you add the texture from an embossing folder, it just looks 10 times better. Look at that, right? Really nice. Okay, let me just put this one out. All right, so now let's go ahead and, and for this one, I just have a scrap of the Flitter Flamingo, and this one is just 1/2 inch by like 2.5 maybe. Yeah, 2.5. And this is where I'm gonna be adding the sentiment. So let's just stamp the sentiment. We're going to be adding it here. There we go. I'm going to let it dry. All right, so now for this one, similarly as the other ones, I'm going to be doing exactly the same as there. I'm going to stamp the sentiment. I won't do it for right now, but I will stamp the sentiment and add that one. So it's exactly the same. This one, it's also using the same color and contour bundle. So the die set is called the scallop contours dies, and I've used the second from the largest to the smaller one, so this one, and see how this one does dots instead of stitch marks. The other one had stitch marks. Like I said, every single one had some sort of decorative edge to it, which I really like it a lot. All right, so now this one, same paper, the hand pen design series paper, and this one is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and you can see this piece is also one of my favorites. I just love it. That blue with the pale papaya looks fantastic. But anyway, for this card, I'm going to be using the green. I'm using also my card base as the self-soak one, and we're going to be folding it in half. It's 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to be adding this one right here. So let's go ahead and do that one. It's just a little tiny border. There we go. Oh, give me 1 second here. Okay. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to be adding this one here. And this one will go right here. Now, this one is pale papaya, and this one is 2 5/8 by 3 7/8, and it's gonna go right here. Okay, and so this one is gonna go right there, and then I'm gonna be adding this one right here and a bow right there. So it looks really nice, right? Now for this one though, I'm gonna be using the tailor tack punch. And we're gonna be cutting the ends. Oh, Eva, you're right. All the sheets from this design series paper are just gorgeous. You're right. Yes, that's a tough one. Knowing which ones to use. But you know what? Nowadays, I just use it all, like in all honesty. I try to use as much as I can on my cards, because otherwise, yeah, you just hoard it, right? Like I have still boxes full of designer series paper from past years, and I keep buying more paper, right? So nowadays it's like I try to use as much as I can. I still have tons of paper, don't get me wrong, but at least I'm trying. I'm really trying. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put it like right here. Hi, Pam. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and add this one with dimensionals. So I'm gonna put it like so. And then I'm gonna be adding this one like this. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh, I haven't. Okay, hold on. I went too fast on that one. This one. Alrighty. Nope. I'll be adding this one like right here. And then a bow right there. And we're going to be doing exactly the same as with the other one. We're going to be doing one bow with the ribbon and then one bow with the metallic thing that we have here. I don't remember the name. What was this again? Elegant, no, Simply Elegant Frame. So, alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and do a bow. Oh, Gail, you're so nice. I honestly, if you're ever struggling with fitting things straight, only focus on two corners. I think that's the easiest way. If you focus on two, and usually like I try to do this too, then kind of like everything else fall in place. So anyway, I feel like that's my secret. If that's really a secret, I don't think it is, but anyway. Anyway, yes, I love that one. So let's go ahead and cut this. So the flower design, Virginia, is part of the pre-order for demonstrators. So if you're a demonstrator, which I think you are, you should be able to pre-order already. If you're not a demonstrator, you could get the starter kit and put these items already on your starter kit. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I can help you. Just email me at Ali with Creating with Ali so that I can share more information as far as what items, codes, and everything, because it's not really right now on the customer portal. So I will have to tell you exactly what it is, I guess. I'm trying to find the glue dots again. My goodness, I'm always listening, and it was like right here. Okay, oh, here it is. It's like, I know I've been using them, so it's not like they were not here. Oh, let's just do the bow. So anyways, but that's where this flower came from. And also the designer's newspaper is part of that. Also this elegant trim, the gems that I'm using. So a lot of things actually. Here we go. See that? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and roll it a little bit. You do want to kind of have it roll it. So that you can put it like right there. There we go. And then we're going to be using the one for your bow. And so, like I mentioned, this is the card. And then, of course, I'll be stamping the inside. So it will look exactly the same. And so this one will go like right here inside. Okay. So I won't do it right now because I know I've been taking way longer. But anyway, here is card number 3. Hopefully you have enjoyed them all. Let me just put them this way. And let me know which one is your favorite. Oh, you know what? We forgot to add the gems. What's happening? You need to keep me on track. If I can find the gems now. Oh, here. I'm like, what happened? Where are the gems? Well, you know what? For this one, let's add some of the bell papaya, just because we're almost done with that. So let's just add a few. Ooh, love that one. Oh, what happened? We're gonna be adding one there and one other one here. Oh, beautiful. This one looks so nice. So anyway, here he is. Now with that, you know what? I think I should be adding one of these little ones. I might add this one after we're done here, just to coordinate it, right? Don't you think? I feel like that one that looks kind of like okay. I mean, it looks nice, but I did like how this stream look on top of that ribbon. So you know what? Let's just add it. Let's just add it since I already have everything out. I'll forget to do it. So let's just do that. But anyway, let me know which one is your favorite. I love the whole thing. I am super sad to see this whole to see that stamp set go, but I am super excited that this one is coming. There we go. Let's just add that one right here. Oh yes, definitely. Oh, look how beautiful this looks. Oh my gosh, yes, definitely. It needed that, don't you think? Yes. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yes, much better. They look now coordinated. I love to have them all coordinated. Number one for Dawn. So you like that one too? Let me see. Yeah, I think that number one is my favorite. Now, the stamping or the coloring of that one, way easier. So anyway, but thank you so much for joining me. Also, one thing I didn't do today is you could even add also Wink of Pastella on all your flowers. So definitely, let me move them more towards the center so you can see them. And like I said, make sure you are on my mailing list. I'll start to send information about the new card class using the ice cream corner. And also every Monday or Tuesday, I send the card ideas, usually 3 card ideas with the sketches, and anyway, just to keep you inspired and working on your cards. And also the In Color Club is open, so if you want to reserve your spot, make sure you read more on the In Color Club info in the description of this video. So anyway, oh, thank you so much for all your hearts. That's so sweet. So anyway, so thank you so much, and I'll see you next Thursday. And anyway, so thank you. I really appreciate you being with me tonight. Thank you. You're all so sweet. I love all your hearts. Thank you. All right, so have a good night, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.